I'm Miranda Cosgrove, and this is the WIRED Autocomplete Interview. There's nothing too crazy on the internet about me other than I'm probably related to Jimmy Fallon. And when did Miranda Cosgrove start acting? Well, I actually started acting when I was 3. I'm from LA, and an agent came up to my parents and asked if I'd want to come have a meeting. And I started going on commercial auditions. And that was the beginning of me being in the entertainment business, because both of my parents, neither of them are in the entertainment business at all. Who does Miranda Cosgrove play in Despicable? Who does Miranda Cosgrove play in Despicable Me? I play Margot, the oldest daughter in Despicable Me. And it's kind of cool because I started these movies when I was 13 and I turned 31 yesterday. Playing Margot, it's just fun because every single time we get to do a new movie, the character has grown up a little bit. And in one of the films, she starts to like boys for the first time and she has her first crush. And just playing the character kind of brings me back to being little. And it's funny because when I started voicing the character, I was little and now I'm an adult. Is Miranda Cosgrove in Happier music video? I am in the Happier music video. It was such a fun experience getting to be in that music video because I love animals so much. And most of the music video is about dogs and just how much people love dogs, how a dog can really change your life. Does Miranda Cosgrove sing the iCarly theme song? I do sing the iCarly theme song. I recorded it when I was 12, and it was my first time ever recording a song in my whole life, or getting to be in a studio and sing, and it was really fun. What is Miranda Cosgrove like in real life? I'm a little bit of an introvert. I have a bunch of girlfriends. 3 friends that are my closest friends that I've known since I was pretty little. And they definitely bring out a more crazy, fun side of me just because I've known them for so long. But I would say, I think that's the thing that surprises people about me, that I'm probably more shy than people realize. What does Miranda Cosgrove eat? I eat everything. There isn't a single solitary thing I don't eat except for peanut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter. I used to eat it, but I became allergic to it when I was 14 or 15, and I was super bummed. I love peanut butter. But other than that, I eat absolutely everything. Miranda Cosgrove house tour. I just love looking at houses. I love going on Pinterest and Etsy and looking at beautiful kitchens, which is weird because I can't cook a single solitary thing. Cool. How old was Miranda Cosgrove in School of Rock? School of Rock was one of the first things I ever did in acting, and I was 9, and I got to go to New York, which was so much fun. I had only been on a plane one other time in my life before I went to film this movie, and I got to stay in Manhattan for 5 months in a hotel and order room service and hang out with all the other kids in the movie, and it was still, to this day, one of the most fun things I've ever done in acting. Miranda Cosgrove's vocal range. I wouldn't say I have an insane vocal range at all. I do like singing and I play guitar. I actually learned to play guitar because of School of Rock, because all the other kids played instruments in the movie. So I wanted to play an instrument so bad. I wanted to be like them. Miranda Cosgrove car. I just got a new car, a Range Rover, and it's really nice. It drives really super smooth, and it's white, and it has a black top. Miranda Cosgrove Kissin' You video. So this was one of the first music videos I ever did. I co-wrote this song about the guy who was my first kiss, my first boyfriend. And it always makes me think of that when I hear it, because I remember I played it for my first boyfriend and I thought I was so cool because I got to say I wrote this song about you. Miranda Cosgrove, Lilo and Stitch. People think I was in Lilo and Stitch and I wasn't. This is going to sound insane, but I'm not entirely sure if I was in Lilo and Stitch or not. If I was, it was just maybe one line, but I don't think I was. Miranda Cosgrove, Mission Unstoppable. This is my Bill Nye the Science Guy-esque show that I do. It's on CBS in the morning, and it's all about women in STEM. And it's taught me so much about science, and I've fallen in love with science from getting to host this show. Because, to be honest, when I was in school, I was not great with science. I wasn't super into it, and now this show's made me really love it. I learned recently a little bit about sleep paralysis, and that interested me a lot just because I've experienced sleep paralysis, so learning about it made me a little less scared of it. The main thing they say is just to have a good sleeping pattern and go to sleep at the same time every night, but I don't do that at all, so I'm probably still gonna have sleep paralysis my whole life. Miranda Cosgrove rock meme. I think that's this. When I was little and I was in School of Rock, I learned what this meant when I was making that movie, and I thought it was so cool. And I kept doing it in every single picture. And I did it in some picture and it became a meme, and I've paid for it a little bit my entire life. There's one of me where I'm at the Kids' Choice Awards when I'm maybe 9. I have my hands in my pockets and my head back, and somebody made a meme out of it that says, "When you're high as fuck in the McDonald's line." And that one's probably my favorite. Miranda Cosgrove looks like. I've gotten Jimmy Fallon before. A bunch of people think that I look pretty much exactly like Jimmy Fallon, which I'm cool with that. I like Jimmy Fallon. Miranda Cosgrove selfie. So I take car selfies, and I don't know what to put on Instagram a lot of the time. So I've been doing that for 15 years, putting up car selfies, and there's just really good lighting in there. Does Miranda Cosgrove have a tattoo? For an episode of iCarly and the revival of iCarly, I love Casey Musgraves, and we did a storyline where we get Casey Musgraves tattoos, and I got one on my foot. So that was interesting. It was a temporary tattoo, but I had it on my foot for 4 or 5 days. It was just Casey Musgrave's face. It was kind of random. Does Miranda Cosgrove have TikTok? So I have a secret TikTok where I make TikToks for fun sometimes, but I just never post them publicly. And I also use it just to look at TikTok at other people's videos, but I don't have a real one yet. I thought it was pretty funny when I went viral for saying the F word on TikTok, because I was just on my friend Whitney's podcast, and that was the last thing I thought people were going to care about or notice from that podcast. It's just crazy. You never know what the internet is going to take. Does Miranda Cosgrove like Nathan Kress? So Nathan Kress is married and he has 3 children, but I like him a lot. I've known him since I was a little kid. He was one of my first kisses in real life. He's just always been a really good guy. He's one of my closest friends. So yeah, I definitely like Nathan Kress. Does Miranda Cosgrove speak Spanish? Do not speak Spanish. I wish that I did. I only speak English. I wish I could speak another language, though. That'd be awesome. It's just interesting getting to see what people want to know about me and the main questions that people ask. It's fun for sure to get to find out what people are searching on Google. Thanks, Wired. It was fun. Bye.